Okay. Um, I don't think it's fair for anybody to be introduced after Dr. Joaba. Um, if we're lucky, there are probably 1,000 of them across the entire world that have that kind of academic qualification and broad experience. So my name is Abubakar, and I think we'll leave it at that. Fadil, Lamidu, Adewumi, Obina, Timitayo. These are people who will understand the amount of work that went into making today happen. And some of this work started as far back as 3-4 years ago. I remember telling the NXU team then that whatever work they were doing in Far East Asia and a couple of other countries, that they were only running an experiment for Nigeria. That in fact is all going to happen here in Nigeria. And with 400 people graduating today, I'm going to ask them, do you still doubt me? I have no doubt in my mind that when people stand at important moments in history and they look around, they don't see anything amazing about that moment. They probably just see other people standing around them. And I think that is what is happening here today. A lot of us just think we've come here to graduate 400 students. But I honestly believe that something transformational is happening in the space of education. I believe that because I do not think that the educational system that we've worked with over the last 300 years is appropriate for the world that we live in today. And if you're looking for evidence that it has failed, think about what is happening in Nigeria. Think about the number of days that Nigerian students have been out of school. But that is just the tip of the iceberg. Think about the hundreds of thousands of Nigerian students who cannot make it into university today. That again is just the tip of the iceberg. Think about the millions that have gone through the academic system and have come out and they cannot earn a decent living. Something is fundamentally wrong with the educational system. And when I met the founders of Nexford University, what came to my mind wasn't let us pay for a few thousand people to go to school. What came to my mind was there is now a unique opportunity for us to completely rethink education. You are the success that I've been looking to see. If I had any doubt in my mind that this experiment was going to transform lives, today that doubt is gone. The first thing was, it was one thing to see the DBA, the people who came out of the MBA classes, but to see the first undergraduates today, that completely fulfills my dream, and I think it's just the beginning. I'm going to say a few things about Sterling Bank and the role we play here. It's true that a lot of our people are here. From what I hear, at least 10% of those graduating today work for Sterling Bank today. And of the 400 odd people here, I think over 70 either currently work for or used to work for Sterling Bank, or in some way Sterling was involved in them ending up with Nexford. So really and truly, Sterling is proud to be associated with this transformation. But when we think about our role and the investment we're making, we are banks. We're set up to make profit. So we have this conversation internally. What do you do if you train all these people and they leave? Should we bond them? And I smile and I say, you really can't bond anybody. All you can hope is that they bond themselves to a higher purpose. And for me, even if I lose the people that are being trained by Sterling Bank today, for as long as you bond yourself to a higher purpose, we would have won. I've never had any conversation about education without quoting Tom Rudnick, Canadian, who is also transforming education. And he said that we should not optimize obsolescence. And every single time that I try to think about education, I keep thinking, are we optimizing obsolescence? The truth is that the system we have today cannot be optimized to meet the needs. Therefore, NXU really and truly is how we transform education. So for me, think about it that way as you live here. I don't know that you can solve all the problems. I also don't know that we can stop people from jackpying abroad. But I have one advice for you. If the reason you are attracted to jackpot is because it is the easier option, remember what Dr. Joaba said. You don't do it because it is easy. Your purpose, the best thing you can do in this world, is going to be hard. It's going to be very hard. And you can dodge it, you can avoid it and take the easy way out, or you can face it and live a glorious life. So for me, for some of you, remaining in Nigeria may be the answer if you're going to achieve your purpose in life. And for others, it may be that you have to leave. Well, whatever your choice is, you would always remain part of the community. So thank you very much. I'll stop at this point.